Hello everybody, this is Pete from foryourvitahype.com. Again, I am showing off a little bit of Unit 13. I'm going to run through the daily mission. I recorded this on Thursday. I recorded this Thursday night. It is now Saturday that I am recording the audio, so if I don't know what I'm talking about in regards to what's happening on the screen, it is because I am working a lot. But who cares about that? Anyway, so here's me starting up the daily mission. The daily missions are cool. They they're really similar to the missions in the game because they just sort of run through all of the same areas, and sometimes have some of the same goals, but you come at them in different ways or in different orders. And there's only so many different ways that they can change up the 9 or 10 maps that are in the game. This one happens to be a short one. I didn't know that going in, but I found it out pretty quickly. Also, you may notice that the screen, the image quality, I mean, it's never good because you can't capture directly from a Vita. But it's even worse because this is the same time that I recorded the PSP games where I did it with the lights off, and it makes the screen look worse, and it makes the brightness flare up from time to time. So I know I said in that video that I'd never do it again, but I actually recorded this video before that video. So anyway, this is a stealth mission. This is this mission type you cannot get caught. If somebody sees you, you have about 5 seconds before they set an alarm off. You see that yellow thing underneath my mini-map? That means that dudes are alerted, but they don't know where I am. So that's not a big deal. When that turns red, that means I have to kill everybody or anyone that has a red marker over their head quickly, or I'm done for. I am about to make a mistake, if I remember correctly. As you can see, it has a cover system. The cover system's pretty good. It can be finicky from time to time, but even, Gears of War is probably the gold standard for cover, and even that can get sticky from time to time. So the cover in this is fine. So I made the mistake there of hopping down. I didn't realize there were so many people down there. Part of this game, for better or worse, is you make mistakes and you learn from them. If you're really good, you don't make mistakes. Obviously you beat it on the first try. But I tend to run willy-nilly. And then I learned from it. Last time you may have seen I shot that to get rid of it. That you could also deactivate it if you don't want to make any noise. Now as you see, I keep touching on the right. You reload by touching the screen, and you zoom in by touching the screen. It's actually better than button presses because it's closer to your thumb than the buttons are, because the right stick is right there. It's pretty fantastic. It felt weird at first, but as I've gotten used to it, it works really well. So this time I throw a P4 charge because I happen to know there's a lot of guys down there. I set it off. Boom! Triple kill bonus. Kill that guy with blind fire. And I am rolling now. I'm still paranoid though. As you can, if you can hear a little like boom, beep. So I know that there is a trap somewhere nearby. So I'm looking for that, and I find one. I get rid of it, but that doesn't stop the beep. So I'm still looking around. I know there's a guy sort of to my right now, but he's far away. According to my mini-map, there's no one else around. But I'm still just afraid of that beep because it could be a tripwire, it could be a camera, and any of those things will screw me. There's another trap over there, but I'm not worried about heading over there. So anyway, I get some balls finally. Oh, you get prompts, as you see on the right, when like to hop over stuff. And then you get prompts on the left to do mission-specific stuff. So.
They were going to kill me.
They were going to kill you.
Good work.
There's another trap. And this is a very short mission, so it was just one goal and then get to the extraction. This mission does bring up one of the bugs in the game now, which you'll see in a second. When you are not in an area, the AI doesn't move. For the most part, this doesn't occur all that often in the game. Then you can exploit it when it does, because you'll be looking into an area and the guy won't be moved. So see, that guy's alerted right now, but he's not moving, so I just shot him in the head. That is a bug. That is something that, you know, I would have loved to seen fixed, but Zipper is no more. So I don't know who will be fixing that. It rarely happens though, but it does happen, and it's worth mentioning. I don't know, but at least it's a bug in your favor. If it was a bug that got you killed, that would be a bigger pain in the keister, as it were. So here's the, you know, the after screen with the score and all of that stuff. I didn't really talk about the scoring all that much during that. The point of the game, other than just beating the missions, is you know, you string together a bunch of kills, you string together a bunch of headshots, or a bunch of stealth kills or stuff. You get more points, and then as you complete objectives and stuff, you get multipliers, and it's all about sort of high scores.
They intend to use it as an IED factory and distribution hub, so you need to breach their defenses before they dig in and stop their takeover cold.
Alright, I gotta stop their takeover cold. So now I just went to a single-player mission, just to show a little bit more action. Here's me looking through the available operatives. As you can see, up top, they level up. As they level up, they get new skills. Some of them are team skills. So, like, one of the first things I did was level up the guy who gives the team silencers, because having silencers in this game is huge. And then the next thing I did was level up the guy who gives the team assault rifles. Because I prefer assault rifles. And then I leveled up the guy who does Team P4 charges, because as you saw before, you are able to take out a large number of dudes by tossing those things. They're much more exact and destructive than grenades are. So that's what I've worked on thus far in terms of leveling.
Operative, you have a big checklist this time, so be mindful.
I like this guy because he's French.
I will stay focused.
And the idea of a French person killing people makes me giggle, because I'm a racist. So this isn't a stealth mission, but I still tend to play stealthy. It's obviously safer. This guy takes 1,000,000 bullets to kill. I don't know what the hell. I just shot him in the taint, I believe. He finally died. Most dudes, you know, it takes 2 or 3 shots and they're down. That guy, I knocked him down, shot him, you know, maybe through the ball sack, and then a couple more shots and he was dead. There we go. I hopped over that wall just to be cool. So as you can see, it's a pretty good looking game. I mean, it's hard to see with my crappy camera and recording at night because it makes all of the light look blurry. It's sort of flared. It's not, it doesn't look like that on the Vita screen. Just like my other video, I will sort of ask you, if you have a Vita, just imagine, you know how beautiful the screen is, so just use your imagination to, you know, to see how good this looks. It is definitely a solid game. You know, the action's good, it controls really well. It has a little bit too much auto-aim. I'm not a fan of auto-aim. But I understand why it does. You know, it's the first twin-stick shooter. I mean, I guess Uncharted was, but if you want to call Uncharted that. But you know, it's pretty much the first twin-stick shooter on a portable, and as such, they probably use a little bit more auto-aim than they needed to, but it's fine. you get used to it. And as you see there, I mean, I am able to aim freely. I don't know why that didn't kill him. Maybe it hit him in the neck and not the head. It looked like I shot him in the back of the head. Usually headshots are, you know, a one-shot kill. So, there's me throwing a P4 charge again. Boom! Double kill. I hop down there because I'm a badass. And then I get that far, and then I realize there's a guy right there. I don't know why he wasn't shooting at me. And there's his friend. And his friend killed me. And that's what I get for getting careless. I started hopping in, running down, and that's when I die. Don't worry, I don't run all the way through the mission again. I'm not even sure where I was going here. But anyway, this is you know, oh, actually I do show you get extra points for melee kills, like stealth melee kills, so it's nice to get up there and stab a dude. Depending on what character you have different I'm trying to kill myself now. You have different melee things, like one guy's a knife, one guy does it with the butt of his gun. So, you know, the melee kills are fun. You know, Unit 13 is a good game. It has a couple problems, like I showed you before with the AI. But it controls great, it looks great, it has a ton of content, and it has daily missions. I mean, it is, like, I loved Zipper. I'm a bit heartbroken that they're gone. But it's a good swan song from them, and I highly recommend it. So thanks. Check out the website.